It's often said that some people are born believers, taking to religion in a way that ultimately boils down to intuition. But new research suggests a belief in God does not come to us naturally. In a series of studies, scientists examined the link between religious belief and intuition, using the responses of people involved in the famous Camino de Santiago pilgrimage, along with data from analytical tasks and brain stimulation exercises. While some psychologists in recent decades have argued that people with strong religious beliefs tend to be more intuitive and less analytical, the study found there is no such link. Instead, the researchers say a religious way of thought is learned. In a new paper, published in the journal Scientific Reports, researchers from the universities of Coventry and Oxford argue that religious belief is not associated with intuition or rational thinking, as previous works have suggested. What drives our belief in gods, intuition or reason, heart or head, said lead author Miguel Farias. There has been a long debate on this matter, but our studies have challenged the theory that being a religious believer is determined by how much individuals rely on intuitive or analytical thinking. The team interviewed participants of the Camino de Santiago de Compostela, in northern Spain, one of the largest pilgrimage routes in the world. Participants were asked about the strengths of their beliefs, and the length of time they spent on the journey. Then, the researchers used a probability task to assess their intuitive thinking. The task required they choose between a logical choice and one based on gut feeling. In additional studies, the researchers used mathematical puzzles and brain stimulation to increase either intuition or cognitive inhibition, which is thought to regulate analytical thinking. The brain stimulation exercise involved a painless electrical current, which activated the region of the brain that controls inhibitory control. According to the researchers, previous studies have suggested that atheists use this area of the brain more when attempting to suppress supernatural ideas. Across the board, the team found that there was no link between intuitive thinking and supernatural belief, and brain stimulation, which did increase levels of cognitive inhibition, did not change levels of supernatural belief, suggesting there is no link between the two. The findings suggest religious belief is a product of socio-cultural factors, such as upbringing and education. The idea that belief in God is intuitive or natural is premature, the researchers say. We don't think people are born believers in the same way we inevitably learn a language at an early age, Farias said. The available sociological and historical data show that what we believe in is mainly based on social and educational factors, and not on cognitive styles, such as intuitive, analytical thinking. Religious belief is most likely rooted in culture rather than in some primitive gut intuition.